Start. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Summet Joshi. I'm a fifth year student in electronics department IIT Kgp. I was placed in Deutsche Bank and Schlumberger and I took Deutsche Bank.
Okay, that's very good. Please tell us something about the interview procedure of both the companies.
The interview procedure mainly comprised of, first of all, it was shortlisting.
What are you which company you are telling about?
Both the companies.
Okay.
So for Deutsche Bank as well as for Schlumberger, the first step was getting shortlisted.
Okay.
The shortlisting was majorly based on your curriculum vitae. The curriculum vitae was prepared on the basis of what I have done in my past in the 4 or 5 years in IIT Kgp. So in Deutsche Bank there were certain major criteria like All India rank and CGPA, academic background as well as other leadership qualities. And in Schlumberger the major criteria were involvement in sports and extra academic activities as well as some leadership qualities.
Okay, so what qualities do you think in you got you through these initial
one
stage?
of the major high point in my CV was that I was the Hall President of Nehru Hall, and this was one of the qualities which was very important for the companies. So because companies majorly look for leadership qualities, so being a Hall President was very important. So this, I think,
It helped in both the companies.
It helped in both the companies. Yes.
Okay. Then after initial shortlisting, what were the rounds?
Alright. For Deutsche Bank, after initial shortlisting, there were two interviews. In the first interview, the interview was generally based on rudimentary financial awareness. How much do I understand about finance? So I did not have any experience in finance because I had not done any courses.
Okay.
So what they were testing was basic logical analysis.
Can you give some example?
Alright, so what they asked was that they asked me a case study regarding how do I value a bank.
Right.
So I did not have any information about valuing a bank. So what they required from me was just to logically analyze the situation that you are buying a bank and how will you value it on the basis of, say, market capitalization and certain other things like shareholder value and growth in the past 4 or 5 years. So this was one of the major questions. And in Schlumberger, what they were seeking was how well I was with communicating with different strata of the society, like from the very poor people, because I had done certain social services work in my past. So how do I communicate with people from, say, rural background to high quality people like from corporate background.
Okay. So you match the standards there.
Yeah.
Okay, then after that?
So after the first interview in Deutsche Bank, my second interview was with certain senior members.
Okay.
They were also interested in the basic one thing that is very important in financial firms is communication skills.
Right.
How well do you communicate yourself? How well do you come across as a person? So in Deutsche Bank that was very important. How well do I pursue my, say, hobbies? Like my hobby is reading. So they were very interested in knowing how well I am pursuing it, how much I am doing to understand the certain nuances of reading. And in Schlumberger, I had one GD. First of all, in the group discussion, they had given certain tasks to prioritize certain things which are required on a mission. And after that, I had just one interview as compared to other people who had 2 interviews.
Why was that?
Excuse me?
Why was that?
I don't know. After one interview, I was said that I can go back and I am selected. So that was the one thing that was told.
Okay.
So in the one interview that I had with Schlumberger, they were majorly interested in how did I go about achieving various tasks as a leader of Nehru Hall. Last year Nehru Hall had won 3 GCs. So they were very much interested in the approach that I took.
Okay, they were showing interest in all this.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So one thing that I think very important is that you should be able to communicate your past experience in a way that you can make understand the person who is sitting in front of you that what you had exactly done with regards to, say, context, the situation that was presented to you, and how did you react to the situation.
Okay, that's very good. Any final advice you want to give to the aspirants?
there are one or two things that I'd like to tell to the aspirants. The one thing is that, say, an institute like IIT or almost any other institute, engineering institute in IIT, so there are so many events, there are so many activities, and almost every person participates in various activities. So the most important thing is that to bring forward what you have done in a way that it is convincing for the person. So this is the one thing, to communicate well and tell the person that how well you were while executing the various things that you have done. So bringing forward your talents and in a way attenuating your weaknesses.
Okay.
So these are the two things which are very important.
Thank you very much.